Oh. Whoa. Hey. Wow, look at this party. Oh my gosh. You know, last time I went to a party, the DJ died of starvation. Yep, he packed corn in his bag, but I guess he was just so focused on maintaining the perfect groove, he just forgot to eat it and died. Keeled over like a patch of dead grass in the dusty Arabian sunlight. That's why I always make a nice fruit dinner before I dance. It's good for your gums. Keeps them from heating up and burning your lips off. I wish I'd known that a lot sooner, but what can you do, right? Nana's okay now. She just can't pronounce F's and P's like a well-lipped individual. Suicide watch is just a precaution. I mean, she only attempted like a couple times this month. That's not even the national average. She'll be fine. Good to get out of that for a little while, though. Get my party on. Commiserate. You are... Oh my god, you're beautiful. You have got a great set of hands. Make sure to keep those. Yeah, just a quick tip. Even if there's luxury clogs involved, just don't do it. Seriously, if anybody looks at your hands for too long, just deck them. You need to incapacitate them immediately, or they will harvest your body parts. And absolutely do not look at the luxury clogs they offer you, no matter how many sequins they have, no matter how many buttons. It's like a siren song they use to lull you into the water and separate your limbs from your body. You know, I think I might be losing my memory. I forgot where my house is, so I haven't been able to feed my cat in like 50 days. But the house is already packed with rats, so he should be fine. Rodents, yeah. They're like ferrets, but with a massive overbite. I try to correct it as much as I can with braces, but they're rats, you know. They multiply so quickly, I'm not sure if I'm really making a difference. And I have to special order every pair, and after what? 4,000 pairs of rat braces? It's getting a little spendy. And I don't want to be that guy, but it really seems like some of them couldn't give a shit less about their mouth health. It's really disheartening. I appreciate you saying that. It just gets a little hard sometimes. You just want to be appreciated. I'm a dentist, by the way. For rats, yep. Well, anything with hair, really. Did you know you can grow your own teeth for free? No, really. Your skull is like literally made of the same stuff as your mouth teeth. But Big Pharma doesn't want you to know that because they make so much money off the prosthetics. You can't see it now because of my hair, but there's huge fragments of my skull missing because of all the teeth I've sculpted out of it. Yeah, mainly for the rats, some squirrels. It's really an epidemic, you know. Missing teeth in the animal kingdom. I mean, what the hell is worrying about climate change gonna do when the planet's fine, but its wildlife can't chew worth shit? They're just gonna have to swallow everything like a meat prescription. That is not a future I want to live in. That is certainly not the future I imagined when I was a young boy fast asleep in my grandfather's guest cot. I dreamed of spacecrafts and huge toilets and extra sets of teeth. And a bigger jaw too, so you can fit all the teeth, all the sets in there without biting your tongue off. I mean, we cracked CRISPR, you know? Gene editing's possible now. Can you imagine an entire town square shopping mall where everybody's got at least 8 sets of jagged shark teeth in their heads? That's all I've ever wanted. When Big Pharma wants to go and fuck it all up to high heaven. Did you know my uncle worked for Big Pharma? Yeah, his name is Michael Plaggett. Look him up. He's on Instagram. He has the nerve to show his fucking face in public.
I've been watching his family for years, just waiting for a chance to strike, and I will. I know how old his kids are. I know where they spend their birthday parties each year. It's a no-brainer. And just to make sure, I have an explosive charge set at every children's bouncy house for a 30-mile radius. So either way, when one of their birthdays comes up, I'm blowing the whole town to high heaven. The only sucky thing about that is all the pipes at the preschools are gonna get rusty because no kids are gonna be alive enough to use the water fountains. And those pipes are expensive, I checked. Unbelievable how much some of those pipes go for. You could almost buy a house for that. The handiwork those men and women put into that pipe network, that's God's handiwork right there. The blue-collar backbone of the United States of America. You know, statistically, plumbers have a higher rate of God puppetry than other land mammals. I think it's their dexterity. When God reaches down from the heavens and puppets them, it's almost like wearing a mech suit, I'd imagine. Those plumbers' hands are just so dang dexterous. They can literally touch feces and rotting planks of wood and tile and wrenches and other metal objects. It's just a perfect hotbed of holiness that most people just never get the chance to tap into.
You seem bored. Am I boring you? How many cabbages do you have in your monthly budget? Because I guarantee you, it's not enough. What was that? Yeah, I'd triple that. That's why you're not riveted by my presence anymore. Your brain just isn't being fueled properly for that kind of intense activity. It needs a higher concentration of leafy greens just to keep up with my syllables, let alone my whole words. Otherwise, it's just gonna sound like what it sounds like when two legs of lamb get wrapped in aluminum foil. It's meaningless. That's impossible to translate. So there's really no point of this interaction anymore. You've screwed the pooch, haven't you? You've wrapped the whole thing in a tiny bow and shit on it. I can't believe I trusted you. I've been gypped. I've been made a fool of on my one day off from a highly established career in the Christian Latvian Oral Ailment Sanitation Committee for the betterment of human society and rats. That's an intense career choice, requiring at least one break every 5 weeks to prevent suicidal ideation. That's a fact. That's a fact. Do you want me to read the memo to you? That's a big problem at the company. Do you want to take it up with my boss? There's almost nobody left. I'm only here because I got a rock-solid will to survive and live and give back to my community in small ways. Some large, though I still live on a budget.
Are you even listening to me? Do you think I'm stupid?
Huh? Do you think I'm a little idiot? Do you really think that I can't think? Do you think I'm not a thinker? Do you think I don't listen to podcasts? I stay informed. I know exactly how many rest stops are on the way from here to every city in Arizona. Flagstaff, Yuma, Tombstone, Cottonwood, Kingman, Sholo, Casa Grande, Santan Valley, Wilcox, Bisbee, Tempe, Gilbert, Crown Plaza Resort Hotel, Twin Arrows Navajo Casino Resort, East Valley Tire Outlet. I could take off right now and never miss a beat. Just crushing Gatorades, tossing them back like it's nothing. Did you know I know exactly how long it takes my body to process Gatorade into urine? I have spreadsheets upon spreadsheets of precise figures, numbers. I had to make 2 accounts for all the spreadsheets I have because I ran out of storage on the first account. You introduce me to someone who has that many spreadsheets, you can't. You find a guy who can name that many points of urinary data and I'll chop my damn legs off, because that's how serious I am that I'm the only guy who knows that information. I'm aware of the facts, okay? I'm plugged in. So don't play with me, homie. You don't want to play that game because you'll get whacked. You'll get whacked like a tennis ball with a racket.
You're the ball and I'm the racket, and God was the sweaty, grunting Spaniard slacking that racket, smashing both of us into each other, sending you hurling into the wall or the net, depending on if he's been practicing enough. He's very busy, so I imagine maybe not. Are you gonna judge him for that? You're gonna judge God, the guy who created Six Flags and Charlie's Angels? He gave us Charlize Theron, okay? He got her out of porn. You, on the other hand, haven't gotten anyone out of porn and into the safe, cradled grasp of Harvey Weinstein. You could show a little more respect for the Lord of our earthly kingdom. Anyways, I'd better go. I gotta get home and I gotta tend to my son. He's been in his crate for too long. See ya!